Oh, actually, Sathu winning that set. 3-2. Sathu and then Hondo is going to be happening on stream as well, so that's going to be interesting. I think we're in best of 5 territory, which is a... Alright, let's see how much we can just get done, like, ASAP, because, like, we actually kind of have to be out of this venue by midnight, and we got an hour and a half left to go through all these sets. Alright, so this is Losers Quarters, Vuhladdin versus Muffin for Mars. I assume these guys have played a lot. Let's see, let's get into it. PK freeze! I don't know what the setup was there, but that looked like he was like very vulnerable. Vuhladdin getting that L smash from punish. Alright, yeah, trying to wait for something after the down throw, but he just had the air grip to go off stage a little bit, so Vuhladdin couldn't get any punish after that, but he's still keeping Muffin in the ledge catch situation. That up B is just so good for just, you know, getting out of, like, just a get off me type situation. You know, it's good to get off me option. Vuhladdin taking that fair and taking the stock. What's up, Vance?
Not much.
Not much, not much.
I think it's on a good scale, so
For sure, for sure. So what do you think of this matchup going?
it's really sad.
Oh, yeah.
That'll
yeah. I mean, it's bound to happen eventually. Actually, well, I don't think any of us expected this. TV Sauce, like, at least getting the dub and winners.
if you told me any stream with like the ability to just match the inside, I would have told you, yeah, they can get very far.
You know what?
They can get very far.
Yeah, honestly, you're right. And he also kind of just knew some of his shit too.
Yeah, best of 5, best of 5, best of 5.
Is El Hondo Sathu happening off stream?
Off stream.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Best of 5.
Yeah, that's probably best for time. But yeah, you're kind of right. Steve is quite the bullshit fucking character. Could really...
To put it in character, yeah, and look, I'm going to be honest with you. I want the character banned. That is just me. Because I don't like... It's not even what's going on with the dash.
It's just...
like, I'm not used to seeing
It's just like, when you're playing against him, you don't, like, what the fuck is happening, bro? Like, are you even playing Smash at that
It feels
point?
like I'm playing Mario.
Honestly, you're right. Yeah. Because it just...
Steve's side B is a Happy Meal tour. Like, it's just like you wind, you know those toys, you wind back and it just zooms forward from like the elastic rubber band.
It feels like he sets up a situation where he's just like either A, constantly mining for resources, or B, when he has all the resources, he's just throwing so much fucking shit at you and you just have to like dodge it like crazy. And then like, it's just all over the place when it comes to Steve. Like, there's just... character's so bullshit. Him and Kazuya. I agree with banning both of those characters personally, but
I feel Kazuya has better, in my opinion, between the two characters, Kazuya has more of a practical like counterplay, but Steve doesn't. Like the counterplay doesn't feel practical. There's like an unspoken rule with the development. If it's practical and easy to defeat, then therefore it's fair. But if it feels impractical to go for it, such as like Smash 4 or any SDI, then it doesn't feel, then it's not fair. Therefore it should be changed. So many times in a lot of games with developers do is they power creep a character, and then they go, oh, this is way too far, okay, let's stop. But unfortunately, by the time that Steve was designed and released, Sakurai was like, I'm done with this game.
Yeah.
And then now we're just like, great. So now we have to.
Sometimes I'm just wondering, like, why did he make the decision beforehand to just say, like, okay, I'm done with patches. Like, I'm done with sort of, like, tuning the character's design a little bit.
I feel like what it is, like, you have to give him credit. He has been a non-stop, like, I went from making Brawl because I'm like to do from doing Brawl, and then next thing I know, it's 2014, I think. When is that? So like, yeah, it's 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
And he has been developing essentially this generation of gaming for about 9 to 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been on the grind, and honestly,
I can't remember when Kid Icarus Uprising was done. But I remember him saying like in a tweet that was like, "Hey, after Kid Icarus Uprising, I am working on Smash Bros."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he has been doing this for either like at least minimum 8 to 10 years. So like for him, it's like, dude, I am so tired of like doing this one game.
Yeah. You might need to switch to the overlay.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so done with this game. Like, I need, like, think about it. Like, you've been working on the game constantly for 10 years. Because he went from doing Smash 4 into this. Like, directly.
Yeah.
Like, there was no time-ups in the game.
Yeah. So yeah, I respect the grind that he just put in, sort of like making Smash the way it is for the past like 10 years or so.
It's a counter. Ooh.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're right. Like, it is a grind. Like, to be put into doing one game for 10 years, it takes a toll. Like, I don't blame Sakura. That's why he's doing like YouTube content. Is like, hey, I have years of experience of like actually making video games for other games in this, and I would like to showcase people how to do it. So I'm gonna make a YouTube series because I've made nothing else but Smash, but I'm so inspired to do other things.
It's so funny though. He put out a video recently on Risk and Reward, and I'm just like, how can you put out a video on Risk and Reward?
Well, you have to give Sakura this one credit. This was designed as a party game in which we made into a competitive fight.
True.
That is like, look, when I want to ban Steve, I still have to take into consideration. Like, this was a party game that we made into a competitive fight. Is that a good idea? No. Hell no. Yeah, it works, and we have an actual legitimate circuit.
Yeah,
doing this game. We have 2 of them, so like, you can't really make that argument of like, oh, playing against Steve is like playing like Mario Party. It's like, well, this is a party game.
It's supposed to be a party game,
Yeah.
fucking children's game, but I guess we're out, and you know.
Children's cartoon.
Oh, that just reminds me, the Panda Cup circuit is happening too. You know, we have the official, the Nintendo licensed circuit, which is
Right? Which
yeah.
is like, you look at like a game like Street Fighter, like the game is constantly getting checks and balances with all its characters. Hold up. So when you get that Nair forward smash read, it's just so good to be able to just essentially move your hurtbox away from that Zero or the fire.
Yeah.
And you just punish it for something.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you look at like something like Street Fighter, where it gets constant checks and balances and is designed to be fair and balanced to some degree, fighting game, then you don't have to worry about it. But this game is not designed that way. For some godforsaken reason, like Falcon's forward smash is like mad disjointed.
Yeah, why did they make it like, they buffed it too? Why did they make it like that? But
You know,
yeah.
you have Steve in this game, Cosmo in this game, and like the way that they work in this game. So it's kind of like,
You know, and the jank is all in good fun. It's just in a competitive setting that's, you know, and, you know, that goes against its original purpose of the game, you know, to be a more casual, oriented game. But, like, the jank, it is fun in a casual setting, but in a competitive setting, oh my god, it is so, just why?
yeah,
Like, it's just blatant, like, design choices where it's just like, I think you could have probably, you know, maybe touched this up a little bit. Or,
that's the hard part about being a video game creator, is that you make something the way that you want to, the way that you see it, the way that you feel it works. But unfortunately, other people take your art in a different direction, and sometimes it's really hard to have that feedback.
Right.
It's like Sakura designed this game in one way that he said, this is the way that I want to make the game. This is how I see it, how I want to design it. But the community's like, no, we want it like this. And he's like, but I'm the one making the game. Like, shouldn't I have the say? And the community's like, no. And it's like, it's a lot of things that, like, you even see that in a game like Call of Duty, right? Like, people want Call of Duty to be one way, but unfortunately, they see Call of Duty this way. And it comes with so many other games. It's such a huge topic in terms of game development. What is the right choice?
Yeah, and that's just the hard thing to just go about it. Like, you're obviously just gonna get pushback from people who love your game so much. But it's, you know, at that point it's just like, you know, it's whatever. Like, the game is already, like, this game, we don't have any other sort of platform fighter like this. I know Multiverses came out, but like even then, stylistically and just like design-wise, like,
I can go on about that. Like,
yeah.
You're saying.
Yeah. It's just like, stylistically, design-wise, like, there's nothing that comes close to Smash, like, at all.
No,
like,
not at all.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think Multiverses has the same issue. The one issue that I see in Multiverses that I think it makes the same mistake Smash does is that, like, just not talk about the mechanics of the game. In terms of music, I hate the fact that I a serious fighting game with like the trumpets and the happy tune of Steven Universe's theme song. I'm like, this is not a song that I would listen to when I'm fighting my opponent in Grand Prix. This is not what I want to do.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, that's in the game. But even then, Multiversus doesn't feel as fluid to me as Smash does.
Right?
Smash's gravity, at least this game, in my opinion, feels perfect. And Multiverse feels much floatier.
Yeah.
To a point that I don't like it, but that's just my
No, I agree 100%. Like, I tried playing Multiverses like the day it came out, and I'm just like, how do people get used to sort of switching between the two? It's just it's so weird and like clunky on that end. It's just really weird.
But the gravity of the game feels like a beta, but the rest of it feels like slightly more of a finished game. Even some of the hitboxes, in my opinion, feels like a beta. And the game, funny enough, is still in beta.
It's still in beta?
Yeah,
okay.
It's still considered a beta. Like, not fully. I'm not mistaken, like, I haven't fully released it.
I
remember
thought
they're like, hey, here's a beta, and then we're adding characters, and I was like, is there a full release of this game, or you don't? Because remember when Fortnite said, oh, that's a beta. Fortnite for the longest time was in beta. So it feels like Multiverse is still in beta. If
still
you
in
ask me.
beta.
No, nothing to change. It's still a great game, but just my take on it is I like to have gravity in the game, and unfortunately, Multiverse feels like my character's on massive balloons, and the hitboxes match.
Right, yeah. That's what makes Smash so precious. Like, you really just won't get anything like
it feels more polished than Multiverse.
Exactly. Yeah. Even if we have all this bullshit jack.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I just realized, like, this is what, game
almost,
3?
yeah,
This set is almost over, but let's see Muffin from Mars. Never mind.
Excellent.
Yeah, okay.
So that picture scenario